God damn, the weather looks cool.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I actually really like that. That's really cool. The one thing that's going to make me sad is when this questline's over, will I never see this weather effect again? Because if so, that's a shame. Look how cool that is. The contrasting colour is actually awesome. And even the map as well. I haven't seen the bird yet, but look, even the map shows like little flickers of thunder within the clouds. I actually really like it. It's a blood moon. Not the right game there, but definitely feels like it. But to my knowledge, the bird is meant to be dead, so there's no reason for it to show up. The only reason I actually had an idea of the strange weather was because I saw the map this morning and I was like, okay, is there more treasure chests? No, there's not. Or at least there didn't seem to be in this initial segment. I haven't actually traveled into the what the fuck? No. Ah, you assholes. Die!
Inazuma shines eternal.
Situation looks rather grim. You should probably leave. Yes, the sky looks very strange. Also, when you're actually in the mist, jeez. The Ceremony Island is about to be destroyed, then everything will start again. Huh. Okay. Seems things are even more serious than when I came here previously. Yeah, probably because I broke the perches. The bird doesn't have a place anymore. Oh, he actually knows. If you want to break the cyclone free rune, now is the time. Okay, that's why I'm here, to help. How do you help? Come here of your own accord. Hey, fair enough. Wait a minute. What the hell's that light over there? The blue hue there. It makes me think it's maybe like a pickup or something, or it's a statue of the Seven. And hey, welcome. You're volunteering? I don't know why either. I just feel like I should be here. How do I describe that feeling? Ah, right. It's like this. Perhaps I simply find it intolerably shameful for me to play the fly on the wall as you boldly step into Ceremony Island. Yeah, pretty much. Perhaps I believe even illusions have feelings, and so I would do ill in allowing them to suffer in this cycle. Or perhaps I simply feel I might help Rue by breaking this perpetual ocean of fog, and in fulfilling the wishes of my ancestors, I shall be freed from the history that binds me. So eloquent. No. So much like a light novelist. They were I would say so much like a light novelist. Yeah, I thought so. Of course she did. Makes me wonder what the deal with her is. Like, I'd assume she's a normal person, but at the same time, I don't want to wipe everything off the cards that she could be something very out there. My Inazuma Island can't be this red and foggy. Yes, it can. Yeah, Rue doesn't want to talk to us. Oh well. We play as God. He kind of has to. Can we live the verbatim quotes? Can we get to the point? You can speak to him. Huh. You know, he did mention. Listen, playing is the best gameplay. I'm so glad I finally got the bloody helmet for this girl. Game. Jesus Christ. Okay, well that happened. Look at the weather. Look at the contrasting colour. Makes me happy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the lightning really... Oh, that's awesome. They actually modified the lightning to be unique here. That's really fucking cool. Pressure of Thunder from Honkai is here. It's all good. That's so nice. I approve. I approve of that massive... Do we have to get rid of this weather? Can it return, please? Look at the clouds as well illuminating as the lightning comes down. Oh, Jesus.
Insolent.
Her reaction to that only made it better. Insolent. Being struck by lightning that isn't mine. That was great. So the storm really doesn't reach this place. Yeah, it does. A bolt of lightning was right at my side before I came here. What the fuck are you talking about? Lies. You are lying to me. The Paimon doesn't see Rue anywhere. Good. Come on, Kama. Since it was the Thunderbird who destroyed Surumi Island. We could use the feather. Yeah. Making monsters angry. Okay, that's the reaction we get.
Now you shall perish.
Whoa. Oh, fuck off.
Let me leave you a verse. Body and mind.
It's nice that the burst give them immunity.
Know my sword.
Give me my invincibility frame.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Yeah, absolutely piss off. Bad. It doesn't just look like a feather, it probably is a feather. Now grab it. Hey, welcome. I want this weather to return still. Very cool. It's interesting that we're getting the perspective of the bird, though we already kind of get the idea of why the bird went nuts. Thundering Fury set kind of reveals that. Though it's referred to as a he there, not a she. Voices we heard during the battle. Thank you for that, honestly. Thanks for checking up on me. Honestly, yeah, I do feel a bit better. The more rest I get, the better, obviously. I'm hoping that the quest line will finish after today so I can have one day off from streaming before I get to continue Tales of Arise. Then, at the very least, I have a day off in prep for the week to catch up on sleep for doing university studies. He already explained that he could have made one for her. We haven't much time. Touching people from the Shogunate. Yeah, I'm sure A likes you very much for that one. Oh fuck. I'm trying to read the dialogue. I don't want the weather to end, but at the same time, stop fucking aiming at me with lightning. This character should be immune to it. Dialogue's over. Just glide on down. Ugh, fucking saw that. Piss off. I don't have a choice. Fine.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
I did use it.
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power of
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is trim!
Shadow Raiden, let night fall.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Yep, a feather just like the last one, and there's a thunderbird of sorts. Just a small one. Now feather, fly away. There you go. that's not what happened. And yet they were sacrificing bloody a child to try and appease the bird. Amakuma is not... No. Plans. Let the dialogue finish. I don't want to lose out on it. That's the one thing I fear. Okay. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Ballsy of you to just stand where the lightning struck. And bird voice.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
Oh, fuck. Veering right in front of my face is not the best.
Everybody stand back!
I won't lie.
Rain cutter!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Sorry, doggo. Oh, hi. Brought karma. Here you go. Okay, you're gonna deceive the illusion. Fair enough. You're an idiot. You're quite a few generations off. Yeah, it's been a while, kiddo. You've been mega dead for a while. Sorry. Omit the parts that are hard to understand and not positive. Oof. That's erasing a lot of history, probably. The unchanging nature. The thing that's funny is this place would pretty much fall in line with what the Raiden Shogun wants. This is, if anything, an actual example of the sort of world that she was unintentionally wishing for. She wanted Inazuma to last forever. It'd eventually end up something like this. Let's have a nice chat with an angry bird. I want to see the bird. Show me it. Sung by the great green dragon of the north. Green flying dragon, that'd of course be Dvalin. Because we know that he would sing along with Barbatos, which is kind of cute that it's being mentioned here. She gave me a name. So who's the she? Makoto, eh? It's like those two would make the most sense. One of them. Great Eagle of the Storm. I was about to say I know what the word Kana means. Ridiculous. Oof. I want to see the bird. Aside from in just one image. Come on. Nah. Bird just dismisses him. It's like, meh, fuck off. Uninterested. Pull off to Mount Kana. Yep. She always remembered you. I don't think it's because of the giving of a name. Though that was probably a part of it. Because you died. That's why. think she'll want you to set foot there. Rule of Forest. Same line, come on. That we have. If you're very, very mad, you're just an illusion, so it doesn't matter. Sorry, kid, I don't care that much. I like the quest, though. I must have already done this one. Yeah, it looks like it's glowing. Yeah. Okay, let's go see. Hopefully, I want to see the bird. Like, it is a really cool looking design. Based on the image we got and just based on the bird that we can summon through official. I want to know who named the bird originally, since, you know, that is mentioned. I also want the very fucking pissed off lightning to leave the hell alone. I'm trying to remember where the entrance to this hellhole was. I probably teleported away from it. Knowing my fucking look right now. Oh. Ah, you dick. You really let me land. Thank you. Fuck's sake. Oh, piss off. That's annoying as hell. That's just a troll. I didn't enjoy that. I may be slightly infuriated. This way. It's off. What the hell was the entrance? Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Annoying as hell. Piss off. Was the entrance?
Off we go.
Am I gonna have to climb? I'd rather not.
Yeah.
The moment I try and climb myself down, I'm gonna get struck fucking down, and that'll just really annoy me. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Do I have stamina building items? I have the ones that decrease the amount of stamina I take, which will be a good starting point. Decreases, that's for gliding and sprinting. There's climbing. Do this and this. Jesus Christ. Get on that little ledge there. Get my stamina back. Jesus Christ. This is gonna be really annoying me later. Don't you dare, game. Don't you fucking dare. Get up. Get up. Oh god. Oh. Fuck off. Absolutely not. Mark this on the map, because if I don't, I'll forget it exists. Fuck off, game. Down we go. Don't you dare. Oh. Are you fucking for real? I'm not prepared for this fight.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Because you're immune.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay. Fine. If you're doing it this way, I'm doing it this way too.
Witness the power of Gua. Time to act. Body and mouth. Adventure time. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Time to act.
For fuck's sake. Why? Why? Don't get me stuck on shit.
Body and mind. Time to act.
This area is worse than the actual arena because there's actually shit around here. Get in my damn way.
Let me weave you a verse. Not good. Let's light it up. Off we go.
Shit. I'm caught in like the worst. This area sucks for this fight. Okay.
Why do they never miss? Huh?
You asshole. I can only attack it with 2 members of my team because I mostly use Electro lately. Because it...
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter, body and mind.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Adventure! Time to act. Off we go! Adventure time! Off we go!
By royal decree!
Let me weave you a bird.
Everybody stand back!
Body and mind.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
There is no escape!
No, my sword! Let's light it up!
I'm going in! Now you
I know
shall
it's not gonna do anything. I just wondered if
Illusion
there
shattered!
were any effects from all this stuff. But... Nope.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Time to act.
God, this fight is going slow.
Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Listen, game, I didn't think you'd drop a Thunder Manifestation on me.
Off we go! Rain cutter! No, my sword!
There we go. That was a really slow fight. And kind of obnoxious because of the area. You weren't doing any fighting, you little shit. I do this all the time, sure. It's funny that the travel is legitimately kind of cocky based on the responses. Just a little smug. It's all good. Still concerned about something, alright. We fought one before on Amakuma Peak. We know that it was created from remains of the Thunderbird though, so that's nothing new. The feather. A talking cat. Yes, that is the best thing to take from this. You guys know about a giant talking Thunderbird, yet the talking cat is the one that catches you off guard. That's not the main point. Damn right it's not. Of all the things to be surprised at, that is not the thing. Yeah. He doesn't look like he finds any interest in anything, but not the point. Let's double confirm. Nice to see them all conveniently huddled together. Thank you. Yeah, not a happy bird. Well, that's kind of expected. It's as I thought. Which it is exactly as I thought it'd be. Still want to see the bird. Yeah, the reason it didn't work is because she did like you and the ceremony killed you. We're actually gonna tell him. Oof. Alright. This is gonna be rough. Migrated. It hasn't fucking migrated. Just be honest. Just tell him. It's less mean than lying. But the bird was super bit. Right, that's what's going on here. Wait, what? That lie. Just be honest. It's because it fucking killed the bird with an arrow, which is still kind of funny. Wanna go sing? Aww. Noof. You always end up back there. Huh. Interesting. We need a favor. Yeah, of course he was gonna, because it's true. The bird died ages ago. Huh? No, I would have told the kid the bird was dead. It's way nicer than lying to him. I'd say very clever for Paimon. I don't want to get on with her. A god of fertility who dwelled within a wheat field and who would travel afar with a human. This gives me like Slice of Wolf vibes from this story. Well, Spice and Wolf vibes. Paimon doesn't want to be mean, but you're picking up a habit of going off topic. Oof. If anything, actually, just because I mentioned Spice and Wolf, if you haven't seen it already or read it, do that. It's good. But it's storming outside. Stormy days are our bread and butter. Damn right. Different kind of storm, but it works. Touch the Thunderbird feather first, alright. For good luck. I don't know if that's why. I better not be forced into fighting another Thunder manifestation. Absolutely piss off. That was annoying more than anything. That boss is annoying for me in general though. Because the best non-Electro team I have is my Ganyu team that isn't efficient for fighting the bloody Thunder manifestation in the first place. It's because it's the Electro Archon's territory. Nah, it's chill. The bird isn't after being killed.
Detached from the...
It killed a mid-cutscene. Piss off. That's the Thunderbird's territory. Actually, I know all about it. Or should I say I've guessed what happened to... Oh. Yeah, you're dead. Oh. That melody, ooh. Ooh. I'm just gonna enjoy it for a second. Just let me have a minute. That was real nice. I enjoyed that. I'm sure she did. I'd like to send this feather back to... Aww. Yeah, it killed her. Fuck you, game. Absolutely piss off. That's bullshit. Killing her. How dare you? Disgusting. I died like mid cutscene transition. That was bullshit. The melody was nice. The killing me was bullshit. How the fuck do I get? I'm still like confused on how the hell I get in. Like I'm trying to think of where the entrance point is and I just can't. I'm drawing up blanks. But I saw an entrance of sorts. I'm gonna assume ground level. And if not, I'm gonna have to climb over the bugger again. That's so annoying though. Bloody killing me. Absolutely disgraceful. Let's go away. You killed this bird, probably because it was causing such havoc. But you're still great, and we all still love you. So it's all good. Oh, no more thunder. Sweet. Is it this way, though? Yeah, it is ground level. That's so annoying. To be fair, there was a bunch of these sorts of rocks around. I just couldn't interact with them at all. Here you go, bird. Return home. How strange, I've only been away for a while, but it feels like it's been ages. I'm back and so is she. Oh. The melody again. Neat. And there's where the image comes from that we got in the special program. Nice. What the hell are you doing to me, game? Game. Loading me back in. Oh, the feathers are like floating around and everything. That's nice.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Her voice actually echoes in here. What? They actually added that function. That's cool. The voice actually echoes within this section. That's actually really nice. We can go see those places. No, I don't think he wants to. Plus, how would he? He needs the energy to sustain him, or he's gonna probably cease to exist. There's loads and loads of awesome food. Of course, that's your priority. Jeez. His friend was a bird. Are we really recommending him dead bird as a meal to eat? Turn deaf bad. Yes, we always give Venti the stick. It's fine. Maybe even perform together. That's actually a kind of neat idea. A big tree that looks like a kitsune? Yes. Well, does Paimon count as a person? It's not because he doesn't want to travel with us, it's because he can't. How do you expect him to manage that? Oh, sweet. Oh, that's kind of a nice idea. Is he gonna cease to exist? Let's meet again. Huh. Yeah. Meet again. That's what's gonna happen. Across the misty sea. Did the description change? You did promise him that you would after all. Oh, it did as well. Oh, fuck. That's an oof. I'm sorry, kiddo. Everything's better now and it's all thanks to you two. I am truly blessed to have had the chance to call you both my friends. We're a bit old for that, kid. Sorry. I'm really tired right now. You're gonna cease to exist. I just have this bad feeling in my gut. At the moment we leave, bye-bye, child. Wonderful. Load in. Come on. The story is even more bizarre. Paimon. Oops. People aren't machines, you know. Seriously, what's your problem? What's your problem? Yeah, you're out the loop. Good. You owe us after all the hard work. I'd find it really neat if we could actually ask A about what happened and why exactly she killed the bird. Like, the assumption is because it was a danger to Inazuma, but at the same time, I want to know her feelings on it. since the bird mentions what did she call me all those years ago, I'd assume that it meant either A or Makoto. Because those are the two that make the most sense. Yeah, I was hungry for chicken wings. There's one interesting chicken right there. We don't owe her thanks, she owes us. Yeah, damn right, you've been troubling me for a while now. How exactly would we even meet him again? You've decided to stop writing. Why? After all this trouble. Oh, okay. Stay on topic. So in order to better describe parties conducting illicit activities under a fictional national lockdown, Carm and I create a smuggling network. You have an impressive drive, damn right. Good job, Karma, you little shit. At the very least, she's willing to do it all herself. To be fair, the message that this is finishing off on is a good one. Instead of writing about other people's experiences, experience your own life. Decide to stop writing and start traveling. Good on you. Have fun with that. Intentional pandering towards a big tree. It's weird though that the model doesn't have any actual contact with the head. You two gonna travel together, fair enough. Life to lead, story to tell. I don't see why it added story and tell above those words. isn't Inazuma still under lockdown? Yeah, let's leave, despite we're still technically not allowed to. If we should meet again, then let's do so where the sunset meets the sea, and then I'll see if your soul, which shines so clear like a diamond, has any dust lid upon it or not. Wonder is forever. Damn right it is.
Please speak to President Sung. I'm just a helper.
So the only thing left is to take photos of the murals. That's that done. Do I have anything else I can grab? No. So the only thing I can do is these, and I'm not doing them on stream. There's something I am gonna have a quick peek at while I'm on stream. I've been preparing for Kazuha, and I'm wondering, does anyone here actually have a Kazuha for me to reference? Just because, obviously, Kaya's just holding the gear that I aim to use for it. It's like, you're gonna wonder why the hell the feather is not of the right set, instead of, you know, going for an off-piece being the goblet. There is a reason. And it goes like this. Look at the EM on this damn feather. I would say that it's worth keeping for some reason. Definitely not the fact it's almost as around about the same as if I got a piece dedicated towards EM. Definitely not that. Like, you can see that I farmed the Momiji die caught for ages. I got a lot of good pieces out of it. Now I've finally done farming it. I saved this thinking, okay, this is ridiculously good. This is ridiculously good, just not for A. Okay, I need to use it on something else. And this was like... So, for now, there's of course this Elemental Mastery as well, which I need some amount of energy recharge. I could swap to this where there's crit rate, but because of the amount of EM I end up tallying up, I don't have a goblet from the Venedescent Veneer set that actually is Animo damage bonus yet, so that's what I'm currently farming for. But I could go EM on this, but I'm gonna go crit rate only because look how good that is. And then I unintentionally have a potential set that could be for Miko, but that's only if she ends up a catalyst user and does end up using this set. I unintentionally farmed a really good set of the Shuinama reminiscent set, and I'm actually quite happy with it so long as this set actually does end up being hers, which do not take that as like a legitimate theory or anything. It's like, the set is useful to me regardless. I saved the pieces before I even like debated on if I would even potentially get Yai, but I have so much saved since, you know, my massive rolling spree, and I'll be able to save next patch as well. I'm gonna have enough to guarantee getting her at C0. That's if Kazuha doesn't release in the next patch. Well, I say next patch, but the next banner, you know what I mean. The next patch is, I'm hoping that neither of them appear, then I might be able to save through. Because I'm on a pity of around about 13, I think, and I've got around 15 to 20 fates, and then I've got my current Primo Gem counts. It amounts to over 80 pulls towards it, and I've got a guarantee because I ended up pulling Mona in my last attempt on is banner. But, this is the stat total. Actually, this is the book that I unintentionally got from the standard banner, but if she ends up a catalyst user, I won't end up complaining. That's if I don't end up seeing a weapon and thinking, ooh, I need that one for her because it looks pretty, because that's what tends to fucking happen. But here's how the stats come out. Nice crit rate and crit damage ratio 1 to 2. Energy recharge is okay. The attack. And then of course I get my thunder up. My electro damage bonus. That isn't even like the highest crit rate I've ever gotten on a character. It just... I got lucky with these pieces though. So like, look at that with the crit damage on it. This one could be swapped, it depends, but I think it's good enough considering crit damage yet again. This one, good enough for me. I originally aimed to use this on Singsha, but it's like, I'm using this on someone else because I can. Crit rate and crit damage. Don't really need to specify more than that. I would have preferred if it didn't roll once in defense and went on crit rate or crit damage, but you can't get them all, I guess. Just muted because I sneezed, Jesus. And then there's the energy recharge coming from here. But that's my preparations for Miko if she ends up with this set. The only thing I'm going on is because the set within the descriptions mentions the Kitsune Saiju, which is thank you for the Gesundheit, I need it. But yeah, no, the only reason I'm going off of this set potentially being the one is because of the descriptions of it. It makes the most sense lore-wise if it's this set. And the set itself's effect is actually really good. The attack percentage is nice on most characters, and when casting an elemental skill, which A gives the ability to kind of spam elemental related damage, if the character has 15 or more energy, they lose the energy. She is a battery, so she'll give that energy back, and you get damage bonuses for it. I'd say that's a pretty good set regardless. Even if I don't end up using it for Miko, I'm gonna probably end up using this set on someone, which is the nice part about it. So I come out with over 2000 attack. At some point I'll have to probably... Well, I could make Mona, but she's not very useful to me specifically. It's like I've just finished leveling up my Diona to 90. She was 80 earlier on. So I'm currently sat on most of my main characters. Fischl, I don't know if I want to level up any further. I created
another universe.
Shush. Shush. No dialogue. Shush. I like Fischl and all, but no. Shush. But when it comes to Fischl, I don't know if I want to even like risk leveling her up and getting her sorted out, because yeah, it's going to be Electro, because we see the Electro vision in literally one of her earrings. So Electro character if she ends up playable. And if they don't make her playable, that's a massive missed opportunity. And I'm disappointed. And then we know that this girl's done hell. Her friendship's almost bloody maxed. I finally got the one piece I wanted for this girl. My set is pretty much almost perfect. That's a perfect piece. No one can tell me otherwise. The only way it could have been better is if the either the flat attack or the elemental mastery was crit rate percentage, but that's neither here nor there. That is pretty much perfect on substats. This is perfect on substats as well. Jesus Christ, this one made me smile when I got it. And then this is pretty much perfect as well, and I had grinded for it for months, so yes. At the very least, I finally got the helmet I wanted, so I don't actually have to replace any of my pieces. But something I never got to finish doing, and I still haven't read through, is the story. Because last time I got disconnected before I could finish reading, which really pissed me off. So I may as well start from scratch and get through the last 3, which is Character Story 4, which I got cut off like midway through, Character Story 5, and Gnosis. So, it still remembers the way in which Makoto greatly loved the scenery of Inazuma, its cuisine, and the stories of its people, and how she loved telling A all about it. Though they both understood the concept of erosion well, Makoto was unlike A, who worried about the future more often. Instead, Makoto's energies were focused on the present. It is precisely because we know that this scene is but a fleeting shadow that we should enjoy it all the more. Then A could only smile wearily, realizing that she, the Kagemusha, was even more old-fashioned than the real Raiden Shogun. She thought to herself that she must learn to be more leisurely, just like Makoto. Yet time changed all too quickly, all but catching A off guard. Before she knew it, her hands already held the blade that the dying Raiden Makoto had passed on to her. This day, the Kagemusha was now the true Raiden Shogun, and it was on this day that A truly felt the agony of erosion as time marched forward inexorably. Even this blade, the Sakura, all life on Inazuma would fade before her eyes. This was the foundation of Inazuma, and it was the thing the Raiden Shogun must defend. If you look at it this way, thinking ahead is not meaningless, nor is it vain arrogance. Having resolved herself, her life exceeding its mortal shell, and eternity descended upon the mortal plane. Then there's one night, Raiden A entered a beautiful dreamscape while meditating. Here, there was nothing left between heaven and earth but her and quote-unquote her that was akin to looking into a mirror. The automaton's voice flowed into her ears like a sigh. The eternity you resolve to establish in your heart has been shaken by the countless wishes of people, thus you have become my enemy. Back when she was creating the puppet, it had considered all the hidden risks involved. She believed that anything was possible, including the worst-case scenario, in which she too would someday become a threat to eternity. But she had to press on. She had to reach eternity. This she would not permit to be stayed by any outside force. The puppet's words were something that she had asked herself long ago. You believe you are more firmly convicted now than you were yesterday, and that is why you are presently correct. Is that so? Wrong thing. Do you presently have some new idea, or have you too fallen victim to inexorable erosion? Their faces were the same, but they spoke of different ideals. The battle with herself, with the past, would come someday, but it was not this day. A knew that well. A knew well that she was not ready. Well, yet ready. Her heart was clear, and she would have remained in that state, but hearing the cries of her people, she had to command her feet to stop. The sky above, the mirror was no longer empty, and all about the silent halls, she heard the cry of crows. Dawn was coming, and the samurai must take up her sword. This dream was ever so real, and it too passed like a shadow. Nice. That is the end, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Before she came to dwell on the plane of Euphemia permanently, it was trouble for some time about where she might store her gnosis that she gave to Miko, which is kind of funny. She no longer had any need of it, but such an important item could not simply be placed anywhere. She had initially intended to have it modified into an energy supply device, but no matter what she did, her techniques had no effect on the gnosis at all. She tried to fucking modify it. Atta girl. And that was when she thought of someone The cunning, yet clever, well, and clever Miko. She was not precisely someone to be trusted. Oof. Aww. But was in many ways also A's best choice. Upon hearing this request, Miko could not help but jerk. Aren't you afraid that I might just sell this off? You must understand the value of a nurses. Even if you sold it, I trust you would have exchanged it for something of equal value, and that is no easy price to pay. With someone of Miko's character, it would be no surprise if she ever sold the nurses, yes, but she would not allow herself to lose out in such an exchange. That's the only thing keeping her from doing it. Cheeky little shit. Yeah, I'm gonna sell something that essentially makes gods. It's fine. Highest bidder, let's go to the auction halls. Bullshit. Okay. Such then was the tacit agreement between the two old friends. I understood his intent and took the precious nurses with a smile. Well, this is your idea, not mine. Don't end up regretting it. This now. I want to see the conversation between A and Miko when she discovers what exactly she gave the nurses up for. It's like, yeah, I did it to save the travel. It's like, yeah, that's not fucking worth it. You could have just not. How do I get a reputation? I've maxed the reputation, haven't I? Huh. But I thought... Oh, it's gonna be quest related. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I've got rank 10. I can't get any more rewards. I got confused for a second there. Welcome back. Yeah, it's to do with this. Okay. Give. Yeah, no, I've already done this. I've got all of the area rewards. Which kind of makes me feel a little bit sad that I've grinded so hard on it. But hey, I have pretty wings. That's all that matters. Something I am gonna do, though, is, this one, I'm pretty no, I don't think... No, it is. I've never invited characters into the teapot for interactions, because apparently there is dialogue for these. So I got the 2 for A put up in different areas, and I'm going to interact with them and get what I want. Because I actually unlocked the shrine, and turns out the one item I was missing for it was the candles that I ended up getting from the island, so here we are. Game. Jesus Christ, game. You didn't like that. Jesus. Game, please. Behave. Game. Collect the gifts you currently have. Has she teleported automatically into the house? She's teleported automatically into the house, hasn't she? Because there's another one that's indoors that she's fond of. I don't want to show what's on the other side. I'm working on my house. Yeah, no, this area was incredibly... I love this teapot design, I really do. And I finally get to design a Japanese themed one, which makes me very happy because that's all I've wanted. What the hell am I passively playing Bennett? It's in this one. Yeah, there she is. Hi.
A dojo. So, you pursue distinction in the martial arts. Clearly, the Muso no Hitotachi has sharpened your resolve. Those who strive for perfection are to be commended.
Thanks for the primos. Nice. Also, I love that some of the items here interact like that. The thing is, if I invite her again, does she actually... Oh, I have to actually go back there and get her again. Come on, game. Fine. Yes, getting slapped around by you has definitely strengthened our resolve. Real. Absolutely real. Well, actually, no, in my case, getting A has strengthened my resolve. Especially getting her to C4 with her weapon. That has definitely strengthened my resolve. Yeah, there she is. She's automatically gone there like, yeah, mine. You got the right item. Mine. Now do the Simpy. Yeah. That's the aim, yeah. If she's playable, I aim to.
This shrine looks somewhat familiar.
It's interesting because normally when we talk to her within the Serenity Pot, it's normally A we're speaking to. Meanwhile, this definitely is the Raiden Shogun personality.
Is this what it means to reminisce?
Yeah, A would understand why she feels nostalgic.
So be it. The sensation is not a disagreeable one.
Sweet. And now she should just be here. Yep, there she is. Let's have a chat.
Oh, it's you.
See? Normally just chill. For some reason when interacting with furnishings, not so chill.
Perhaps you have come just to see me?
Yes. You're the only one here. Anything you want to do.
Yes. Unsheathe your weapon.
I'm not mentally prepared.
Then I will come again once your preparation is complete.
Oops.
I will use my blade to confirm whether you are out of practice or not. Naturally. The moment that blades are crossed in battle also becomes a kind of eternity. I shall use this moment to feel your inner being. A simple and direct method, yet more clear than any language could convey. It even allows me to verify my own existence. Huh? So you could see through my guise? Oh, I thought my impression was accurate enough. Never mind. I'll be honest with you then. I desire to spar with you. After all, few have ever proved capable of withstanding my blade. It would be a pleasure to train with you.
Good girl.
However, I feared that you would be hesitant to strike me, so I used the identity of the Shogun. Oh, you don't refuse. May I assume you accept then?
Headcanon is we get kicked the shit out of.
You should prepare yourself. I certainly won't go easy on you.
Especially because of that part. I am a shadow, the true self. Anyway. Claim you're created. Oh, they're actually done. Fair enough. Wrong thing. Too far I could go through all the dialogue lines. Look, it's your sister. No, it's not. Don't be mean.
Oh, it's perhaps you have come just to see me?
To be fair, I do actually really like the fact we get to interact with A specifically within the teapot instead of the puppet.
It's much livelier here than the plane of pure silence and tranquility that I'm used to.
Yeah, it's very pretty too. I also love the fact that unlike in the oh god, what's the name of the teapot realm now? I'm not thinking of it. Unlike one of the other teapots where it doesn't let day and night cycle, the one that looks like it's an Adeptus teapot, this one actually does have a day and night cycle. Just the way that the sun and moon look is set. There's no transition of the way the light works until the actual setting. The sun stays red and the moon is incredibly pure white.
No, not at all. Clamor and commotion are strictly external. My inner being shall remain tranquil as ever.
Would you like to join me in the action?
Such lively activities stand in direct contrast to the notion of eternity. I'm afraid I'll have to consider it further.
Just say yes.
Will you remain here a while longer?
Aww.
With you by my side, though our mouths stay silent, my heart is at peace. Your companionship. This is one change that I shall not contest.
Which is cute.
Oh, it's you. Perhaps you have come.
I'm actually gonna do the good morning
Good
one.
morning.
Because when I force the day and night
Even
cycle...
such a trivial interaction fills me with motivation. Amazing.
It's like once I force the day and night cycle to change, there is a good night line.
Oh, perhaps you have come just to see me? Yes, I just so happen to have something that I would like to ask you. I would like to know how you make such delicious desserts.
I love this one, it's so cute.
I mean, they certainly seem to suit my taste.
Practice a herb. Well, patience a herb. And there's the transitioning, but from here I don't think I'll be able to see the moon. Not yet, anyway.
Hope. I would have never expected that trying to make desserts taste better was an expression of hope. But no. The more I think about it, it can't possibly be that simple. Perhaps hope means the desire to satisfy the eater. I see. I'll be sure to remember that. Now that I've benefited from your experience, I'll try to follow your instructions the next time I'm attempting optimizations on the Shogun.
And this is what I mean. Eventually the Shogun being able to actually cook recipes would be very funny. Will we just get a specific, unique recipe eventually? And it's like the most basic food item. It's like, yeah, I managed to fix the Shogun to be able to cook. Kind of. Or maybe it's when A hopefully takes possession of her own body and is acting independently again instead of using the puppet to avoid erosion. But anyway, that's what this is about. I have a feeling that it's not learning how to make a dessert that you're after. Yeah.
Haven't I already mentioned that I cannot make food?
It's funny that A herself still can't cook though.
However, the advice you gave me will benefit you as well.
I'm waiting for the moon to rise up.
With a more powerful Shogun, I will be able to protect you from a myriad of dangers even more effectively.
It's so funny that she's like, yeah, I have to protect you because you're a little bitch and I'm basically a babysitter. I'm gonna get the other line. I wish the traveler would talk more often, at least in the teapot. I wish the traveler would talk more often, full stop. Good night, A, just because new.
Oh, has night fallen already? Then you'd best go have a rest.
But I don't wanna.
Good night. May your dreams be calm and peaceful. Oh, it's perhaps you have come just to... Yes, I just so happen to have something that I would like to know how you make such I mean, they certainly...
Patience.
I see. Though your attempts may fail, you will not give up future attempts because of a temporary setback. By making adjustments along the way, you compile what you've learned and accumulate experience. Is that what you mean? I see. I'll be sure to remember that. Now that I've benefited from your experience, I'll try to follow your instructions the next time I'm attempting optimizations on the Shogun. Haven't I already mentioned that I cannot make food? However, the advice you gave me will benefit you as well. With a more powerful Shogun, I will be able to protect you from a myriad of dangers even more effectively.
Now. Where for the... There it is. Look at that. Like, this realm is so bloody pretty. Even the sea, they've intentionally given specific shading to make it suit the scenario that we're in. And it constantly floods down cherry blossom petals. It's so nice.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone.
Actually, I'm gonna teleport to this section because this is where you get the best probably view of the weather changes. Well, quote unquote weather. Bloody day-nighttime transition. I kinda do wish that there were weather changes within the teapot. Then I have some item descriptions I want to go through because some of them actually really hit hard when you look into some of the furniture ones. God. My tongue is so bloody tied right now. Why? Can't see the moon from here, but the sun, when I force it to change, like you can see the moon from there. Actually, go on top of the hill. Then I'll force the time to change in a second. Nice. Now look to that section there. And when you're closer, you can kind of see it. There's the birds flying in front of it, which are likely cranes. You can kind of see some of the stuff I've set up on the island from a distance, which I like. But yeah, this zone is bloody nice. Very, very nice. But some of the descriptions of the items, like I mentioned before, some of them kind of hit. For example, all of the trees that...
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
The colors of these three trees are the electro-based Sakura, and they kind of hint... It's like the moment I saw them, I immediately thought of it because of the coloring. Yeah, this area definitely reminds of Okami, but look at the actual name of it. Does the world over, repose seeking, and then the names of Thoughts Beyond the Pale, normally referring to pale, kind of refers to death. And the idea of a price to be paid within the description of it.
All
The
the
bell-
world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
The bellflower bids
I
the
stand
gloom
before it,
farewell.
alone and unchanging.
The gloom having the idea of death as well. And then these, they talk about the things they've seen and the idea of death, which, where do they appear? Sacred Sakura Tree, which is likely where Makoto's body is, because that seems like the most likely place it would have been moved. After all, why would a giant tree grow there otherwise? We see in the artwork a tree.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
When the night is in full swing and your mind is filled with the thoughts of one you miss, but may not meet, surely you too feel some sadness. Where's the other item? I'm trying to think. Oh, the fox statue, where is it? Just because its description is really neat, I actually really am fond of the concept behind it. It should be...
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Stop it.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Is there a way to cease characters from talking? Sky Kitsune statues that are scattered throughout Inazuma. Some legends hold that the Sky Kitsune statues have the power to cleanse evil spirits, while others claim that they defend important wards. The two that stand guard on either side of the sacred Sakura tree at Narukami Shrine are particularly us. Please, brain, stop it. And it is said that if those who come to pray have particularly sensitive souls, they can even hear the statues whispering. That said, the shrine maiden Kano Nana has explained in the past that the Guji Yai does not wish for people to come before these sculptures with heavy hearts, and that she would like people to behave normally before the statues, and embrace more light-hearted tales, like the ones that claim that Kitsune statues come alive at night and keep watch over steps of timid children travelling in the night. After all, is it not the wish of those who have passed on that we who live now should do so without pain? Nice description. Very neat. Makes me wonder if she is playable, what sorts of things she'll react to.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
May as well just quickly grab. I'm intentionally hiding what I'm up to in the teapot just because I want to keep it under wraps until I'm done. The most you could see is that I used trees.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
Teapot secrets, damn right. I like my teapot, I want it to look bloody good. Oh my eye. Don't have any currency still. Give. I'm still some off. Damn it. I can't make any progression until I get more of the currency. It's like there's a few recipes I'm still missing when it comes to the furnishing. And there's specific ones I want. Like this one. I want these eventually, but I'm not in any rush for them. This. This, and this, because I want to start building the interior, because I actually haven't put many items down yet inside of the actual house. Only because I'm waiting to get all the sets. I want to try and utilize the sets and mess around with them, but currently I don't have the items for it because I've used all 99 of the oh god, my eyes. Stop it. We're set some 5 hours at least. I need more of the Adeptus item for making the creation go faster, and I also need more rocks. But I don't want to spend and get no chance of obtaining some of these items once I have enough. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm not actually going to switch, I'm just trying to remember the name. Floating a Bird, which you can see I've got as my highest ranked one. To be fair, I haven't finished decorating that one yet. Emerald Peak I was building before this came, and now obviously I'm going to use Silken Courtyard as my favourite. That's just is what it is. The area's way too pretty to not. But yeah, Floating a Bird has a set sun throughout all of its time. Meanwhile, the other two have normal weather progression. Meanwhile, this one has very unique, well, weather progression. I keep saying weather, day-nighttime cycle, just time cycling. Meanwhile, this one has the most unique one and is really bloody pretty. And I mentioned before that I have a big love for sakura trees.
If you ever have any questions,
I wanted cherry blossoms in before Inazuma appeared. I wanted Japanese style stuff before Inazuma. Look at the effect on the water here versus all the other areas. I love how many unique touches they gave the place. It makes me very happy. And there's a lot of variety to introduce to it without complicating the way that it looks. For example, here, even though there's mostly cherry blossoms on the islands, you can still fit in the maple and it still works. But eventually, when I do finish my teapot, I'll probably show it on a stream. I'll record it and show it on a video. I don't think there's anything useful.
The one before you is known as...
Nothing useful here for me, is there? If it was before I had a ton of Azure cranes, I'd probably get this one. But no. I could maybe offer it to someone else. Let someone come over to the Serenity Pot and grab that. Because it is a waste to not use. One thing I do find kind of shameful is you can't create fast travel points in all the areas you're not allowed to build on. Because there's some really neat sections of this place that you have to run towards manually to see. A lot of really nice little viewpoints. And to be fair, the same went for the other areas too. I like the convenience of travel. But I'm just glad they did fast travel at all in general to make it easier for us to get around our teapots. Because chasing after the sellers was really annoying. Really? Little island over there, though. You can actually go to some of the nearby islands as well. The ones that you can tend to appear on the map. Like that you can go to, because I did glide out there just to check.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
You can tell I'm intentionally avoiding panning the other way, because that's the only area I've actually built something on. Don't think there's anything else left for me to do, particularly on stream. So, tomorrow I'll probably take a day off from streaming, unless another quest shows up, but I doubt that another quest will. So, until a continuation for the music quest to give me the bloody shamisen appears, I'm pretty sure I'll be going back to Tales of Arise after I have one day off. Did you buy the harp? Yes, I bloody did. And I bought the balloon as well, because I completely missed that event. Playing the harp was different than I expected for on PlayStation.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
But I also appreciate the thought that's gone into it. Look at the view behind that. There's the moon. Yeah, give me back my harp. Tough. Hers now. Until we get the shamisen. Which, it really annoys me we don't get it immediately. Speaking of this event, I did actually do multiple ranks for it. For both of the songs. The second song has Ningguang in it. And this one, I have no way of knowing it. I don't want to grind this much more.
Over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
But notice how high up we are. The petals are still coming down. Where are they coming down from is the question. Is there anything else I can mess around with? I don't think there is, really. Oh, another thing I'm passively after is a EM hat for my Venti. I've had absolutely no luck getting EM hats. Yeah, it's just somewhere dumping a bag's worth of them on here. Probably, yeah, it could be her. That's a fair point. But yeah, I need EM for this.
Dear
boy.
is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Keep in mind something. My build for Kazuha in advance doesn't have one piece as a level 20. It doesn't have a 5-star on it. And said 5-star doesn't have the right substats on it at all, really, aside from crit damage and attack. 2 of those stats are completely wasted, and both of those stats got more specializing in than the other 2. And yet, he comes out, if it was a Kazuha, at 406 elemental mastery. Which cannot be any lower than this, because the weapon, the alternative weapon I would probably go for, and that's if I rolled on it, is Freedom Swan. And that also has elemental mastery as a substat. So, for a Kazuha, it can't go any lower. But that is accomplished without a elemental mastery hat. It's with a crit rate helm instead, so my Kazuha can actually deal crits when I eventually get him. But this is basically what I'm saving for. I'm saving for...
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
It's not inactivity if I'm navigating the menus. Give me a break, puppet. But I'm aiming for Miko and Kazuha minimum C0 each. Which I have enough to guarantee for... I may as well have a look. The last time I got pity here... was during his banner, and you can see there that it's Mona. Meaning, I have a guarantee. And said guarantee, I'm around 13 in on. And I'm pretty sure I've got around... 50? I think I'm around 50. The Primogem count comes to around about 50 rolls. And then
All
I've got
the
18.
Is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Interesting.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
Interesting, my character shut up when I'm in the menu. Huh, I wonder why that's not the case for me then. Is it to do with settings? Vibrations are on, yeah, of course. There'll be an audio. Nope. Nope. Don't know why then. Oh well. Fine. Who knows? Not that it matters too much, but who knows? Wait a minute. More. Give. I can't unlock the next one yet.
I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me.
Stop talking when I'm in the bloody menu. It's annoying. Because I feel like I'm interrupting and I don't like that. The game clearly knows how much Star likes it and just keeps giving him more. Like, I don't know. The thing is, I've heard the dialogue lines so many times though, like I have no issue with it, it's just... it's being looped at this point because there's only 2 variants of the dialogue unless the weather's different. Because she does have obviously the weather related lines, but they only trigger when the abnormal weather is happening. Which it normally doesn't rain when you're in the pause menu. I'd say that's it for stream, so thank you all for joining me on that. And sorry if it wasn't too insightful or too entertaining, just I did want to finish that quest line. I do find it very neat that they added that quest line at all, since the artifacts are good, the stories behind them are good. Some of them link to current existing characters and some of them are going to get those characters added in, it seems, which is really nice. Game. Come on. That delayed load sucks, come on. Jeez. I'm gonna need to farm these at some point. I should probably kill the Thunder Manifestation quite a few times at some point. Because I've actually farmed enough mats to get Kazuha fully ascended. But I don't have enough for Miko yet. It's only these I'm missing though, and I'd be able to get them quite easily. It's like 7 there. 11. There's only 1 of the smallest variant, and then there's the 11 there, so I can get him fully sorted. I'm pretty sure I also farmed most of his materials aside from the books to do with diligence. They're the only thing I need to farm, but there's no telling when Kazuha's going to come back, and it's probably not going to be for at least a bit of time. So I don't need to worry about it. Well, actual characters I do have. Okay, it did load. For characters I actually do have, Albedo would maybe be a good one to get to 90 and then start getting his actual set. Because I've not gotten the best luck with him, and he's actually got on this for a reason. Look at how much it specialized in defense, and imagine how much it pissed me off when it did. I may as well use it, because crit is probably good on him. But that means I'll have to get the goblet on the right stat, on the right type. Which would of course be of this set, which unfortunately is specialised in HP for some damn reason, which pisses me off. But yeah, this is the first crit rate helmet I got of the Ornate Kabuto. Then I got another one that I ended up sacrificing to this one, which was the worst helmet I got by far. So this was the 3rd one I got, and this is the 4th. I have only seen 4 crit rate Ornate Kabutos after farming the place for like 2 months. You can probably see why I'm glad to be out of that area, can't you? After 2 months of doing the exact same domain every day consistently, aside from when doing weekly bosses. I would only not do it specifically for that. Is it possible that with Ito coming soon we'll see a new Geos artifact set? Probably, it wouldn't shock me. They seem to add in... It depends on if they add in a new area, because they'd need a zone to actually add a domain to. So if 5.3, like my brain just... I just had like a brain fart for a second there. I was going to say 5.4. If 5.3 opens a new zone, which to me could be one of two things. It could be either something within Surumi Island, or it could be related to the Sangonomiya, because there's a dungeon there that's potentially possible.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Where's the item? This. The links to the origins of the people of Sangonomiya. Because this could be a potential area to end up visiting, where that lake is within Sangonomiya. Well, Watatsumi Island. And then Surumi Island is quite barren for things to interact with. So those are the only places that make sense to potentially give new locations. Something I'd kind of be interested in, because there is a zone within Surumi Island that looks like it could be for a boss. Just based on tendency of how the areas are. Here. There's nothing there. And here as well, but mainly this one. It's quite a big, spacious zone with nothing in it. Reminds me of the area for Lupus Boris. Because his area is empty until you interact with him, and then he tries to kill you for entering his area. So I'm thinking another boss is going to be added in. The question is, will it count as a standard boss or a weekly? Because we've already got a weekly boss. But the thing is, Lupus Boris was added in quite early on. And it's not against the rules for an area to have more than one weekly. Hell, we've got Lupus Boris and Devalan here. We've got Child and Ishtahar here. There's of course just Signora so far here. It depends on if it's for Ascension or not. So there's no guarantee it could be for Ascension. And if it's weekly, then it'd be for talents, because there's a chance they'd need talent materials for, you know, Geo characters as well. And they tend to do more than one variety, but it might be a bit off. Really depends. All I know is I want this to open back up. I need more. I'm so close to getting it done. Like, triple crowned done. I have one material towards her, and I have only 2 levels related left. So I need 1 drop of free, and then if it's not all flowers, I can just convert them immediately, because I have 12 Dream Solvent, and then I'm done. And then I can just save back up. And I can just save an excess of them for in case Yai ends up using them if she's playable. I need to work on other characters too. This boy's a good example of it. I need those leveled 1 more time each. I don't think I'm gonna crown him. This boy definitely needs work. Needs 2 more levels there. And maybe some levels here, just because I do end up using it. This boy needs a lot of work. And by a lot, I mean 1 more on each. Eventually. She needs work, but I've been working on her. But anyway. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you had fun. And I'd appreciate if you haven't already, if you'd like and subscribe. It's cool to know you guys are interested in what I'm doing, and I'd recommend joining the Discord. The link to that is in the description, and it's just on the channel in general. And until next time, have a good night, morning, day, whatever time it is, wherever you guys are in the world. I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow, only take a day off before continuing Tales of Arise. Then at least I get to rest in for my studies, and then I also get to go into Tales of Arise with a palate cleanser, unless there's daily stuff. Unless there's a daily quest of some sort within Genshin that I think is worth streaming. Otherwise, it's gonna be day off. So, take care of yourselves, guys, and thanks again.